2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement.
Stop playing. Everybody was like, oh, Tory needs to go live. Tory needs to go live. Well, guys, he's going live.
For those who don't know, for the last 3 months of my life, I've been in this place where, you know, I've been bashed. I've been cut through, just people every single day coming at me. And it's crazy because the whole thing about it is like, when this whole debacle, or whatever you call it, came about, the whole time it's like, she knows what happened, I know what happened, and we know that what...
Facts, Tory. Facts.
Yep.
Everybody that was in that situation at that time know what the hell happened. So let's stop playing games. That's what he's saying.
That's right.
Yeah.
What you're saying and what the alleged things and the alleged accusations of my name is are not true. It's falsified information. It's false information, and it's not accurate information.
Damn.
I don't ever want to come off like I'm here to bash this girl or I'm here to talk down about this girl.
And he never came off like that.
Never.
You saw how he came off.
No.
He always said, you know what, support her. Like, it's always been on some calm shit.
Never heard.
You never bashed Megan. So that's how you know he coming off different.
Yeah,
you know, y'all gotta peep shit though.
Or ever be at a place where like I'm disrespecting her, because to me as a person, she's still my friend. No matter what, even if she doesn't look at me like that, I look at her like she's still my friend.
Damn.
In the times that we were together or around each other, we've had nothing but joyous moments and good moments. So I'm not gonna sit here and bash her, but at the same time, it comes to a certain standpoint of me as a person where it's like, yo,
Yeah.
y'all want me to just sit here and just allow my name to be assassinated, my character to be assassinated, everything that I worked for to get here to just be assassinated for something that I did not do, something that the events that are being said are not even accurate and accurately being portrayed to everybody. The narrative that's being created to make me come off like I'm some monster is now what I'm having to live through for 3 months straight of just people just coming. And it's like, yo, I'm not here to beg no sympathy from nobody. I've never been one of those people.
Let's say it took a lot for him to come on this live though. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It's enough is enough. It's like, yo, I need to clear this stuff out. It's like, I'm trying to, like you said, I'm not trying to bash nobody's name.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
y'all people coming at me, attacking me. I need to clear this out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I just need to put it out in the air, like, what happened, bro?
You want to clear his name.
Not trying to bash her, but I am not gonna let nobody assassinate my character, like you said. I ain't playing with that.
I'm not a person that's sitting here like, yo, everybody feels sorry for me. Like, nah. Because at the end of the day, if I did what they're saying I did, then by all means, I would say the same exact thing about me. I say that nigga's a bitch ass nigga. He doesn't respect females. He's a fuck boy, and that nigga deserves no respect. Period.
Facts.
I've never been a person that all of a sudden, you know, is everybody all of a sudden like, yo, he's this guy who doesn't protect black women, and he's this guy who, but it's like he's this guy who doesn't care about black women. That's what the narrative is now switched into.
Yeah.
Certain things.
That's fact.
And certain things like that, and it's like, hold on. I need y'all to really back this up. When have I not showed out for black women? The lead girl is black. From Say It to Love to now. Like, when have I not showed?
It's crazy how, because he's in this situation, now they're trying to go back and be like, oh, what about this? Like, what are we doing here?
That's how I be like, though.
Yo, stop playing. Stop playing with it.
Learn the story first. Learn the factual parts of the story first, and then come at me and be like, yo, you need to fix this and fix that if that's what you feel like I did. But instead, I'm being torn down for a narrative that's like, now I'm the poster boy for I don't like black women. Let's start this off. When the original report came out, and it was a TMZ report about this, that, and the third, and there was gunshots in Kylie Jenner's house, and Tory Lanez goes to jail. They gave y'all all the facts of the juice of Tory Lanez going to jail, and this, that, and the third, and Megan getting arrested, and da-da-da-da. 2 days after that, I get a call from Rock Nation that says, yo, we heard you're gonna make a statement about what happened, and it'd be in your best interest if you don't make that statement.
Stop playing.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Hold on, but listen what he said. 2 days after that situation, he get a call from Rock Nation saying like, yo, hold off on that statement if you know what's good for you. That's a threat.
That's a threat, fam.
All right, let's see.
I'm like, oh, okay. I don't understand what the issue of me telling my fans, like, yo, look, it's not that serious of a deal. I went to jail for whatever. It's like, I didn't get for that 2 days why that was an issue. 2 days later, the TMZ report come out. TMZ reports and have the surveillance now. Now they see the video of the arrest. You see Megan, you see me,
Facts.
and you see it's all sprawled out on the ground in bathing suits and blah, blah, blah. And everything I'm saying is public record. You can go back and look at this shit. You can go back and see it. Like, you feel me? So they say, oh, okay, you know, you see her out of the car. She's getting out of the car. She's hopping. It looks bad, bro. It looked good. It didn't make any of us look good. And I didn't want that for her. I don't see that for anybody. So all of a sudden, when we get arrested, or when it looks like we all got arrested, the memes start. Now I want to really bring you guys in for a second so you can understand something. And I really just want you to take this in. Like, she is a person I spent enough time with her to observe and understand something about her, where it's like, she's going through a lot. She goes through a lot.
That's
she deals
facts.
with a lot on her day-to-day basis.
That's facts.
And because of that, she's not used to, you know, and not even just because of that, but just because of the fact that she's been praised so much. We've always looked at her as like, yo, that's hip hop sweetheart. Like, she's nice, talented, whatever the case, cool. We've never seen a moment where she's always been praised. So action off of what's been going on. So it gets down to this point now where it's like, now like all of a sudden the affiliates of her circle start pointing like little subliminal fingers, like, count your days, and like, I won't be around.
So the people in her camp start throwing little messages out there like, oh, this is going to be the end of you type of shit. Mm-hmm. So they want to make it look like it's him as much as possible.
We did hear that, though.
Yeah, they creating the story. Because remember, whoever got the control can create the narratives. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Should look kind of fishy, fam.
Yeah.
When you shooting at feet and like little funny things that they start doing. And I'm kind of like, damn, hold on, where are y'all about to take this? Because y'all told me not to make a statement, so I'm trying to figure out where y'all taking me.
They playing that game.
They playing their cards.
Hey, don't say nothing if you know what's good for you. All right.
But yeah,
hey, Tory out here shooting.
Yo,
females.
that's exactly.
This shit's fucked up.
You see what's going on?
No, that's fucked up. So now you stay quiet.
Ooh,
while we plant this in these niggas' head.
Yeah.
Oh, this fucked up. Yeah.
It's making sense.
This shit sounding nasty, fam.
Yo,
this is sounding nasty.
I'm just saying.
I don't get it. So then at this point she goes live because people are not really understanding the story or whatever cases. She waits. She doesn't go on, you know, a time when it's just a regular time. For y'all who don't understand, it was one of those things where me and her knew what was going on, but y'all didn't know what was going on. She went live on my birthday. With all the jewelry on.
He did say that on
I heard
the song.
on that song though.
Yeah, and so that's what he meant then. Yeah, he just confirmed that's what he meant.
That's what he meant. And I was asking, was it his jewelry?
Yeah.
And he's saying it was
his on his birthday.
He sounded like he was hurt. He like, damn, I you gonna like wear my jewelry and make a fool of me, and that's fucked up.
On da 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 da. And then she says, yo, you know, and the thing about the whole jewelry thing is like, my bad. She knew that it wasn't a situation where, like, she knew she had to do certain sympathetic things, I guess, to push the narrative. And I don't know who told her to do certain things like that. And I'm not the one who's trying to, like, ever point the finger at anybody. But when it really comes down to it, it's like, you went on live on your birthday, and then you said, on my birthday, and then you said, I got shot in my foot, and it didn't hit no bones or tendons. So everybody's looking at this, and again, the internet is a sick place. This is a place where people don't give a fuck about you. They do what they do. They antagonize and they do what they do. You go in and you see you get shot in your foot, no bone tendons. The internet goes into an outrage because some people are like, hold on, how you not get shot? How you get shot in your foot and it don't hit no bones or tendons? Like, whoever is watching this, like, if you need to go on Google and look at a foot anatomy of bones and skeletons and tendons, you realize there's like 30 bones in your feet and like 100 tendons, some crazy number like that, right?
Yeah,
so
that's facts.
She now gets to this place where the people are like, hold on, and again, the internet is sick. The internet starts coming at her and saying, yo, show your feet. Because we're seeing you at DJ Khaled's
I
house.
thought that was fucked up. Don't get it. I thought that was messed up that people was asking to see, oh, show me where you got fucked up. Like, where you got shot at. Like, show me your scars. Like, damn. Like,
I expect it from the internet. I know.
Yeah, but the fact that she went and gave that to them, that's fucked up. That they pushed her to that point.
Because the narrative.
Yeah.
Like I said. Same thing for Tory. Why you think Tory's actually doing it live? Y'all over here, is enough is enough. Like,
yeah,
you can try to hold back for a minute.
Yeah,
but
and
once
he did that.
While they painting this picture, remember that
Right.
can affect you.
Yeah.
I said, man, they can push the lies enough till it becomes the truth.
Facts.
It's that sick.
Yeah.
You're on your tippy toes, and then we're seeing that you're antagonizing her. They're brutally coming for her and not
Facts.
giving her, I guess, what it is that she needed. But it gets to this point where now she posts a picture of a foot, and she posts this picture of a foot. There's no exit wound. There's a lot of inconsistencies in the story, and she says under the post, "You see, I got shot in the back of my foot because when I was walking away from the car," she says she puts this in capital letters. She says, "I was walking away from the car and I got shot in the back of my foot." She doesn't ever show the other foot that she claims she got shot in. And I'm not trying to, again, I hate that this is coming off like I'm trying to come for her.
So she has said she got shot in both foot? That's what he's saying? Because he said she didn't show that other foot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like some inconsistency. Like, basically, she's not saying the story how, like, to make sense to 100%.
Right, that's what,
It's like something's being covered up.
Yeah.
And from what the way Tory's saying, it makes it seem like the team set her up to do
That's
this.
what, exactly. Let's just clarify that. He's saying that whoever is in her camp is telling Megan.
Look like they plotting this shit.
Yeah, to like create this narrative that he did it.
I ain't gonna lie, man. With people with power that's over you, they own your career and shit like that. And I ain't gonna lie, they could box you in too.
It's a personal vendetta. That's what it's looking like.
Look like they boxed both of them.
That's
Megan,
what I'm
you
saying.
say this. Tory, don't say
Yeah.
shit and just take this L.
And her career is like in their hands.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I see why you say that.
It's fucked up.
Damn, that's tough.
It's
man.
just nasty.
That's tough for real.
You're antagonizing her. They're brutally coming for her and not giving her, I guess, what it is that she needed. But it gets to this point where now she posts a picture of a foot, and she posts this picture of a foot. There's no exit wound. There's a lot of inconsistencies in the story, and she says under the post, "You see, I got shot in the back of my foot because when I was walking away from the car," she says she puts this in capital letters. She says, "I was walking away from the car and I got shot in the back of my foot." She doesn't ever show the other foot that she claims she got shot in. And I'm not trying to, again, I hate that this is coming off like I'm trying to come for her
Just letting y'all know.
whatever cases, but this is what I'm having to endure and watch when I'm knowing certain facts. So it gets to, it gets to this place where I'm just like, bro, like this is not me, and I don't deserve this. Like I don't deserve to have to go through this. Like I never have been somebody who's had domestic cases. I've never hit no woman. I've never.
Oh, he just confirmed that.
Confirming.
So if y'all go check his history, y'all gonna see that he never had no domestic cases.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that like no, he can't do it, like he can't have a new case,
Mm-hmm.
but the history always repeats itself. If someone's been doing fuck shit in the past, that shit gonna come up. That's what he's trying to tell you.
He's trying to say, hey, this is coming out the blue.
Yeah, he's not that guy.
This is not my character that y'all know me as, but if y'all want to check way back.
Yeah, and he said it's on public record.
Yeah, y'all can check that shit out.
Yeah.
But like I said, let's speak.
She says she puts this in capital letters. She says, "I was walking away from the car and I got shot in the back of my foot." She doesn't ever show the other foot that she claims she got shot in. And I'm not trying to, again, I hate that this is coming off like I'm trying to come for her and whatever cases, but this is what I'm having to endure and watch when I'm knowing certain facts. So it gets to, it gets to this place where I'm just like, bro, like this is not me, and I don't deserve this. Like I don't deserve to have to go through this. Like I never have been somebody who's had domestic cases. I've never hit no woman. I've never had abusive cases with no woman. You can't pull those type of facts up on me. I don't have those. So it's like I just didn't understand why I'm going through this. So now it gets to this point where she posts this picture of her foot, and everyone's seeing certain things, and everyone's saying certain things. Where's the surgical? You're not in a surgical room. And anybody who knows, I mean, this is like, it clearly had to be the first day that you've taken this picture.
I did hear that shit though. I heard some shit. It was like, yo, she's not even in no. Like, if you really got shot from a gunshot, they will put you in a room where they're gonna have to do surgical things. So she's in some.
Is it an urgent care type?
Yeah, she one of those little delicate type. Just like, oh, boom, 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 and hint.
I don't know the details on that, so I can't speak on that. Is that what you heard?
It's what I heard, but
I can't.
But what's creepy about it? Mm-hmm. We've been seeing Megan recovery come boom, 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 bow, boom, 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 and everybody's like, yo, she's.
A lot of people's been speculating like how she able to perform so quick.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a
lot to think about. I'm just saying.
It's a lot. Yeah, you definitely have to think about it. But I don't know the details, so I can't really speak on that.
I'm saying.
But if you said you heard that,
if you getting shot on your foot that you need to use to walk, but yeah, you can be performing. Yeah, it's kind of creepy. I'm not saying that's. Yeah, but I'm just saying
it's something to think about.
It is something to think about.
Yeah. Like, okay.
It's crazy.
It gets to this place where I'm just like, bro, like, this is not me, and I don't deserve this. Like, I don't deserve to have to go through this. Like, I never have been somebody who's had domestic cases. I've never hit no woman. I've never had abusive cases with no woman. You can't pull those type of facts up on me. I don't have those. So it's like, I just didn't understand why I'm going through this. So now it gets to this point where she posts this picture of her foot, and everyone's seeing certain things, and everyone's, saying certain things. Where's the surgical? You're not in a surgical room. And anybody who knows, I mean, this is like, it clearly had to be the first day that you've taken this picture. So if this is the first day that you've taken this picture, it's like, where's all the evidence? Why are you not in a surgical room? First of all, you're not even allowed to take pictures in a surgical procedure. That is against the law. It doesn't matter if you're famous or not. So it gets to this point now where it's like, she says, I was shot from behind, and blah, 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 this, that, and the third, and I was walking away. And she puts that, and then she deletes the post after. But that contradicts with the first post, because you said somebody came out to hit you with malicious harm and danger, to put you in harm and all this danger and all this stuff. How can you identify who's shooting at you if you're facing the other way? How can you
He does have a point, and we all said this. Thanks. How can you be so sure? Now, if Tory was in the car by himself and there was just two of them, that would make more sense to say, yo, I know it's him. You know what I'm saying? But how can you be so certain it was him? Why do you want to say it's Tory so bad? Why is that your target? Why not say it's Kelsey? Because Kelsey was in the car. Why not say it was the security guard? You know what I'm saying? Why point this all at? I'm just saying something to think about, guys. That's all I'm saying.
No, there's a lot to think about.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Identify criminal or malicious intent if you're not seeing what's going on behind you. That doesn't even make sense. And so it's like, I'm looking at this and I'm just like, yo, this is not right. Like, and I do see when people are getting at her, and there's times when I'm like, damn, like, do I help her or do I speak up and say, yo, don't talk about her, whatever the cases are. But if I do that, then it's like I'm coming off like I'm guilty. And then if I say something about having remorse.
That is facts.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot.
That is facts.
Damn.
Because they're going to say, oh, you trying to cover. Yeah, like, imagine. Hey, Megan, are you all right? I'm coming. He comes over there.
Yeah, he can't do it.
What's going to happen? Oh, he know he did it. Now he's trying to cover because his ass going to go to jail for this shit. So, yo, stop him. You feel me?
Yeah.
It turns like that.
That's me.
So he basically boxed in.
Yeah, he can't do much.
He's like, damn, if I do this. So basically.
He's in a no-win situation.
Yeah, he's trying to calculate what's the best move. Like, yo, if I do this, yo, this shit going to look like this narrative.
Facts.
Same time, you can tell that Tory, he sees further than what coming out of Megan's mouth.
That's true, baby.
If y'all listening to what he's saying, yo, there's something beyond Megan, what the words Megan's saying. It's a lot deeper. There's something that Megan knows, but she's following this guideline like as a puppet. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling what Tory's saying.
That's why we said there's stuff that Tory knows that Megan don't know, and then Megan knows stuff that Tory don't know, and she can't reveal that information because it looks like it's gonna put her in harm's way too.
Yeah, it looks like.
So this is, I don't know, it's a rocky situation.
Like some nasty stuff going on.
Of course, like I would like to, or saying something about certain things, it's like I can take this in and understand like how this works at this point. When all this starts happening, LA Times, okay, this is put in public information. LA Times got an article And in the article, they say, you know, this is the initial report. 2 sources close to the investigation said that she got cut by glass, and she said that she got cut by glass. So then it's like, people see that, okay, hold on. They're saying on the initial police report with Officer Santiago, whatever his name is, you can go look this up. This is on LA Times. That's when it gets to this point where it says, okay, yo, so you got to understand, like, this is what's in their initial police report. Fuck all the Instagram, fuck the other shit. This is just what's in the police report. So you got to understand, like, I'm getting to a point where I'm like, wow, I'm looking at this and I'm like, wow, like, at the end of the day, like, maybe some people might see this, maybe some people might not. It gets to academics, it gets to academics, it gets to Hollywood Unlocked, it gets to certain places, right? Mm-hmm. She comes out with this tweet that says, keep talking and I'm gonna stop sparing you. It's like, my love, I have not been on the internet for 3 months. I have not been on the internet for...
Oh, so this information, so he was not even doing this. It was the people that was giving the information to them. Because he said it gets to all these big bloggers and stuff like that. But he said I wasn't even on the internet. So what are you talking about? You see, they setting them up.
Yeah. So now they got Megan to the heat.
So they can create that narrative that you since you talking shit, I'm gonna say it looks like it's that type of heat.
Shit looking crazy.
I'm just saying. He makes sense of what he's saying.
Shit looking crazy.
3 months, and then 30 minutes later she just goes on live, and it's like me telling you, yo, keep talking, my nigga, and I'ma slap you. And then I just slap you. It's like, you didn't do anything for me to slap you, I just slapped you. So it's like, who was talking to who are you saying to keep talking with that? I lost my mother. Okay. And when I lost my mother, I realized one thing. When you lose a parent to people around you that are giving you parental guidance or things that feel like parental guidance, to believing that it is parental guidance and you go with it. That's happened to me. I've been at that place where I've listened to a lot of people that led me down the wrong road because it felt like parental guidance that I should have been getting from my mother or my father that at that time wasn't around, or whatever the case is. So now it gets to this point now, whatever the case is, boom, she comes out and she goes, listen, you guys and you know all this extra shit, this nigga keep talking about me. And I'm in the back, I'm over here watching this like...
So just like you said, so it's like they put them both in the ring while they doing the handwork.
Yep.
Like they doing the handwork. Yep. You saw what they did? Yeah. They set them up so they could be fighting, so they could sit back and watch the shit fall apart. Hey, this shit
make them
crazy.
make them go to war to each other.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Tory's, it looks like he 10 steps ahead of knowing this shit. He see beyond.
Yeah, he see the shit.
Beyond what Megan's getting tricked into.
But Megan don't see it. That's the
But
problem.
Megan's like, nah, nigga,
she
you trying to make me look bad out here?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that's
shit's nasty.
Yo, what did I say? I didn't say nothing. I said nothing to you. It's nothing. This nigga keep talking about me, bro. And so you know what? Now we just gonna do it. This nigga Tory shot me, bro. This nigga shot me. He shot me. She gets into it. This
makes a lot of sense though.
This shit's crazy though.
Why Tory would not even say nothing? Cause remember we was like, yo, why is she taking those little pauses? What if between that time they was telling Megan stuff in her ear, and then she see the stuff coming through the blogs, and she's like, yo, are you talking? And Tory said, listen though, but then Tory's like, yo, I was muted the whole time. It would make sense why she would think that Tory was talking about her, and then she retaliate and go on that live. It makes sense.
That shit makes perfect sense.
You're
totally right. Because in our eyes, even we know the truth. Because if you think about it, we always been actually, I want to hear Tory's part.
Right.
But how did Tory being quiet, nobody knew what Tory said, but yet Megan had this live, like, Tory spoke to me on some disrespectful way. It was kind of weird.
Exactly. It wasn't even directly from Tory. Tory says shit was being sent to those blogs to unlock.
That makes perfect sense. That shit connecting.
Academics.
Because the way she came on that live, she has like, yo, you done now, nigga.
Yeah, like he was saying like, stuff directly to her.
That's how it came out.
Sense.
That shit fucking makes sense.
It makes sense.
If y'all don't see that, That's crazy. If y'all didn't see that, that's facts. Like Tory, because everybody was saying Tory's not saying that. Or what's Tory gonna say? But yeah, why is Megan feeling mad? Like Tory saying something?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It makes sense.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Gets into it. She starts breaking down the story, and I want y'all to pay close attention to how she breaks down the story. Okay? Really pay close. I'm tired of arguing with this nigga. We get into a heated argument. I'm tired of arguing with this nigga. I get out the car. This nigga get out the car, and he starts shooting me. For no reason, he starts shooting me.
That don't even make no sense. See, no, I'm not saying Megan is a liar. Like, so I'm not even saying. I'm just saying that to say, like, you just shot me. That right there, why did he, like, if someone said, like, yo, we was fighting and you pushed me and then you turn, then that would, but why she said, you just shot me like that? Like,
and then
it was too blank.
If I'm not from the way Megan was saying, it was like bluntly.
Yeah, like she know he shot her though. Exactly, out of nowhere. Like,
yeah, she said
he went crazy, he went bonkers, and then shot her.
Just shooting me.
It don't, like, I know there's crazy people in this world, but I keep telling y'all, you gotta look back at everything. You gotta see it for what it is.
Shit.
The story don't add up. Her, like, they was chilling, cooling. Both moms passed away. You feel me? They was vibing for a minute. A lot of us didn't even know they was in a relationship. So wow, out of nowhere, would Tory just blank and just pop? Like, come on, it's a lot to this.
Make sense to this.
Something's missing,
for somebody just to be, let me just shoot it.
Yeah.
And remember, his career's in line. Because remember,
his kid, he has a family.
His family, all these stuff.
It's too much.
It's like, the smartest thing for me to do, let me just shoot her.
Off some argument. Because you just found out some shit. It don't make sense.
Hold on, we go down to this.
And then the cops pull us over and da. Hold on, let's take the first facts back for what she just said.
Facts.
So you mean to tell me that you're in a car with a person, and this person is arguing with you? This person has gotten you to a place of like, yo, I don't even want to be around you. Like, I'm above this. I'm out of here. You get out of the car because the heated argument is so heated, and then this person gets out and shoots you in both of your feet. And you jump back in the car?
That is facts.
But then again, she had an argument to come back with that.
But, oh no, let's let them finish. Because this shit's getting crazy.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy.
Why would you jump back in the car with a dangerous man who just did a dangerous crime to you, who did this criminal intent to you, and all this? Why?
Let me just say one thing. He really does have a point. Because Megan was like, oh, because you know what? Because how cops are how black people or black men are being treated,
Facts.
you know, she wanted to keep calm. That's why she got in the car and stayed calm. That's what Megan said.
Which I see could be possible.
Which is possible too. But then Tory's saying like, yo, if someone is attacking you and harming you, why would you get in a car with them? That makes sense too.
That makes sense too. Because the way she said, yo, this man just hopped out, pow, on my feet.
Yeah.
And then cops coming and, let me hop in the car with you.
Yes.
At the same time, if you in that situation, you like, hell nah, I'm not gonna be around this nigga who just about to try to get me done right now. No, it's something fishy about that.
That's what I'm saying. The story. Oh my god.
What makes sense gotta make sense.
It gotta make sense.
Something gotta make sense.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
That to me just doesn't make sense. Okay, cool.
Facts.
Yo, I lied to the cops. I lied to the doctors. Let me tell you why they saying there's glass in my feet though. Because I lied to the cops. I lied to the doctors. I lied to this, that, and the third.
So I want to know, did the medical... See, here's the tricky thing about the medical stuff with these people in power. They could make these motherfuckers right, hey, she got shot. They could put... I don't know. I feel like these people... Hey, we got to know who we working with.
Hold on. So, Tory's speaking about the lie again. And then Tory's saying that she's saying about the glass.
That's what was said previously.
Yeah, but he's saying that Megan's talking about the glass, and she's saying that I lied about the glass, blah blah blah, to the doctors.
Right.
That's why the glass came in.
Oh, that's why we was hearing it then.
Yeah.
They were saying that glass stuff.
Yeah. So she's saying, I guess she's trying to say that I was covering for Tory
by saying that she was cut by glass.
It was this. It wasn't have to do with anything with bullets and stuff like that. I think that's why she was saying. But let's hear the rest of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need us to really understand what she's saying here. You mean to tell me that these medical doctors that are in an ambulance that work on on-site injuries
Oh yeah,
he
saying
has
some,
a point.
He's saying some
You
deep
should
shit.
know if someone got shot. If it's a shot wound, you should know if it's a glass. You should have that knowledge. Tory talking.
'Cause they've been around this shit.
So you tell me anyone could tell you, hey, no, he just kind of, it was a.
This is just a glass.
Can we just give them? Because hey, you even go to the hospital and say, this one I was attacked. They're gonna know if you was attacked or not. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Tory's saying some
Tory
shit.
talking.
Hold on, this is crazy.
24/7 for all day to have to know every type of on-site injury, the specifications on the type of on-site injuries, so they can treat it right. You mean to tell me you lied to these people and they just treated you for glass when you had a bullet in you? If that's what you're saying, okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's just say they were dumb. You mean to tell me that the cops?
Yeah, what he's saying, you got to think about what he's saying for real.
To think about,
because doctors are trained to know what type of wound or what happened to you by looking at that wound.
They gonna know what makes sense.
Exactly. They're gonna see if you got shot. They want to see shells. They want to see what got stuck in there. They want to see, certain abrasions. Like Tory got a point.
Oh, this is crazy.
I didn't go deep with it like that though.
Yeah, but
he going deep
it's
with
a lot
it.
to think about.
Yeah.
Were called for a gunshot in a Suburban or whatever the car was, found that same Suburban and found a gun in it, see you leaking and didn't check you for bullet wounds. I'll give you the benefit of doubt and say they were dumb. You then further said, yo, I'm at cotton mouth like a motherfucker smoking all day. You then say, oh, well, I was trying to protect this black man, so I never said nothing. I didn't want them to shoot me. I didn't want them to kill me. Okay, but when me and Kelsey and Quan were over there being questioned, you were in a stretcher. No one is going to shoot you in a stretcher. You had plenty of time to tell the cops that you were in danger. You had plenty of time. Protecting somebody who just heinously shot me after a conversation that we just had. My mind is not on protecting you. I'm bleeding from my feet. I'm thinking about protecting my own life and I'm in danger. Why would you not say that with 2 feet bleeding from 2 bullet holes? From what you're saying?
Damn, you got a point.
I don't understand that. I didn't want to put this black man on I didn't want to get him in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm protecting this man and he keeps talking. And so now, and to make him look good and to make it look like hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, have I been around in the last 3 months saying anything? Have you seen in the last 3 months one article that made me look good during this? One?
That's facts.
That's crazy.
Have you seen it? You haven't seen it nowhere. Because at the end of the day, my PR team is not out here playing with my jeopardy of my life and freedom. Y'all are doing this for the internet. This is my life. I'm the only person with the case. They didn't allow my story to come out because it came off insensitive. I came off insensitive to people. Now I want to speak on this. I don't ever want anybody to ever think that I've been insensitive to Breonna Taylor. I marched 9 days straight in Miami for her and George Floyd. I would never, bro, I've mourned this woman as well. And everyone said, listen, we're mourning a black woman today and you dropped an album?
But it's crazy how much pressure, you see, they know how his black people was going to treat him too. Because remember, you out here harming a black woman, this is going on. What about this? What about this? So that pressure just coming on him all at once now.
Yeah, because remember the whole point. The point is make Tory silence.
Yeah, silence him.
So when Tory speak,
nobody want to listen.
Everybody's on yo this.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell.
Because it's always been an attack. It's like nobody wanted to let him speak.
Facts.
I thought y'all wanted to hear his side, but yet the way y'all act when he tried to give his side. No, it's weird.
It was
because I thought you wanted to hear.
A lot of people was asking why he didn't speak up, but he couldn't speak up because he was being threatened, and every time he tried to speak up, he was being silent. So
this is crazy.
Hey,
how dare the disrespect, guys? Let's bring this back. That day that I dropped that album, my mom, that was her birthday, and that was also the day she died.
Damn.
So I was also mourning a black woman, my mother. That meant a lot to me. My name is Dave. A truthful album about what I'm going through, and I thought
he still gotta work, Like, hold on, would they expect him to just hold on? What is this?
I'm telling you, man,
he still gotta work. He still gotta feel his family. Income still gotta come in. What y'all like?
I'm telling you, dog.
Yo, this shit crazy. It's just crazy,
and it makes sense. 2 days, like you said, after the incident,
Yeah.
get a call from Rock Nation. Don't say shit.
Damn. Just like that.
And then
Just like that.
Tory like, all right. Next you know, blocks.
Yeah.
Everything running.
So
painting this narrative.
apparently, exactly.
Shit
so
getting crazy.
Apparently, they went over to the blogs and told them what they wanted to tell them before anything can come. So it's almost like, yo, I'm gonna pin this shit on you because I already got a personal vendetta against you. So it's easy to make it look like you did this shit. I want to know how they was able to put this shit together to make it look like he did it. That's what we trying to figure out.
They painting this hell out of it.
Because they paint the shit, yeah.
Fucking painting this shit.
Thought that people were going to be able to hear it and feel me, but they didn't do that. And I don't expect, everyone to just jump into my side because at the end of the day, I didn't deserve that for the way that I handled this. But look, it gets to a point where it's like, I'm sorry that right now, like, this is getting me a little riled up. It's just like, I'm a human being, bro. Like, I feel what you niggas feel. I go through the things that y'all go through, bro. Anybody on this comment list, anybody watching this right now, if you have ever been at a place where somebody has, for the day, just been like, yo, fuck you, or somebody just hit you with a bad comment and niggas are going at you, or any celebrities that have been at a place where niggas are just coming at you, imagine just going through that for 3 months straight, just niggas, and you know that you're a talkative nigga that will say, nigga, nah, but you have your hands tied behind your back because legally,
Facts. That makes sense. He was on a gag order. He couldn't speak up.
Yep.
That's why we didn't hear nothing. Yep. Like he wouldn't, because why is it now he's able to come up and talk? Something happened.
Something's going on.
Yeah, because now he's able to talk. Remember we was asking like, why isn't he coming out? Everybody was saying that.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought this lie was fugazi. I thought like, nah, I don't think.
Yeah, we didn't think it was a real lie because the niggas be putting shit together all the
That's what I'm
time.
saying, but the fact that shit. I don't know. This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
you can't put anything else in jeopardy because it's not about Instagram at that point. It's about the well-being of my family and the mother of my child and my child. Make a decision of whether or not this was more important or Instagram likes and understanding of this or whatever case was more important. Like I've never been a person that's not something. Through every single thing that I'm going through the judge or not the judge, the accusations and the charges of 22 years and everything, I keep a smile on my face. Why? Because I know what I know. I know what I know. And at the end of the day, I'm not.
We saw that shit going around like, oh, Tory, he's getting 22 years. He's charged. Okay, but he's trying to tell you there's a process behind that. Why don't you really find out what's going on?
Facts.
But look, I pray to God this whole experience has gotten me so much closer to God and made me understand certain things about certain people and how they gonna operate when something happens.
That's
and it made me realize this is how people operate in this
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like this is another thing I wanna address on, and I don't care who looks at me, how they look at me. Like my point of this is not to make y'all start bashing her. It's not to make y'all start bashing her. When she's bashed, I don't feel good. It doesn't make me feel good. Or her put down or whatever. Because then it goes against, how am I going to advocate for protecting her and bring her down? All I'm trying to let y'all know and understand here is it's the facts. It's the facts of what y'all got to understand. I can't allow at some point, it's just like I was waiting for my court date so I can say something. And when I finally said it.
That makes sense.
So the court thing already went.
Exactly.
So he
could speak on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it makes sense.
This is why we're getting the lie from him.
Yeah.
Because he wanted that court date to say what he had to say.
And then now he can come back and
say.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It makes sense.
Okay. Or when the court date finally came, I finally am here and I'm being able to say what I have to say.
Okay.
And so if I'm coming off in any kind of way that's not the way that you want, I apologize, but I had to get this off my chest. And so it just is what it is. The truth will come to the light in the court of law. If y'all don't believe me, you don't believe.
Facts, Tory. Facts. They say if you don't believe me, you will believe me.
You gonna see that shit.
That's it.